welcome to another Thursday night at 3 Clarks. We are back with you. I am here alongside my beautiful wife, Shantae.
What's up? I think I married Arsenio Hall.
Are you ready for some football?
I think I married Arsenio Hall.
Woof, 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 woof. The wolf pack. The dog pound in the building. Woof, 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 woof. For all y'all who don't know.
The dog pack.
The dog pound.
Oh, the dog pound. Okay.
That's the people in the bad seats that had to sit behind the band. You don't.
The dog pound.
Did you not watch all this? You talking about Arsenio Hall? Did you watch Arsenio Hall?
I just watched the part where he said, "It's Arsenio."
And then you went to sleep.
And then I went to sleep.
She got issues. She got straight issues.
I didn't know what to tell you.
She got issues. Well, we're back, people. We're back. Jeffrey will be here in a minute. We are back for another Thursday night. And guess what, Shantae? Guess what this Thursday night means? This is a special Thursday night. Guess why? Because football is back, baby. Football's back. Football Sunday night. Sunday, Saints versus Falcons. Tonight, it's the Bills versus the Rams.
First of all, I am so stressed out because every single time football season comes around, my house, it is either it goes one way or the other, okay? Either after the game. So first of all, during the game, Dwayne is on his period because he's extremely emotional.
Whatever.
Okay? He's gonna be really, really happy or really, really sad.
I'm not real. I'm just very animated.
No. And then after the game, if they don't win, y'all, if they don't win, please don't say nothing to him for the rest of the night.
My team is my team.
Done.
My team is my team.
Done.
I ride with my team. I die with my team. They
Done.
lose. They lose. I'm mad. If they lose, I'm mad just like they are. If they win, I'm happy just like they are.
I told him they don't care. They getting the
Yes,
check.
they do. Yes, they do. They
No,
do
that's
care.
not.
They do care.
They definitely don't.
They do. They definitely care. They definitely care.
Do not care. They still
Door
got
should be
their
open.
direct deposit. That's all I'm saying. They definitely got their direct deposit. So what I am trying to say to
In our neighborhood
is when the Falcons are playing, essentially you might as well cancel it. Don't call him.
Okay.
Don't text him. Don't do anything because he is definitely not going to answer. And then if they win now, he gonna be ready to take y'all for a steak dinner.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Steak and shrimp. Jeffrey's on his way. I just got on the phone with Jeffrey. Y'all saw me on the phone. He said there's some madness going on down the street, on our street. So they said like police and fire trucks and a whole bunch of stuff going on. So pray for whoever's it's happening to because they're happening to us right now. So pray for whoever's going through it right now. So there's a lot of stuff going on right now. So we're praying for them. So keep it popping.
Keep it popping.
Why does Shantae sound so far away? Shantae, why do you sound so far away? Are you far away?
Dwayne did not check our levels before we went on.
I did check your levels.
He checked our levels as the theme song was playing. Don't let him fool you.
Let me see. Go ahead, talk up.
Microphone check 1 2 1 2.
There we go. Plus, I got a better mic than Shantae. That might be a system too.
Or because he didn't do a mic check.
Robin, thank you for letting us know. Okay. So as I said, football's on. Football's back, and Shantae was giving y'all the breakdown of how I love my team and I ride or die for my team.
He does. I got to give it to you. That baby is super faithful.
Yeah, I'm faithful to my team. That's my I stick. I'm loyal.
My dad said I ain't never seen nobody so passionate.
There you go.
I said, child.
There it is. I'm passionate about somebody that ain't got nothing to do with my life. Think about how passionate I'm being about my family. Come on now.
He'll ride for us, that's for sure.
Come on now. So
look, even with attitude, he'll ride all the way to the. He'll ride either all the way to the ground or all the way to the bank. One way or the other, baby.
That's how it
go home.
That's how it goes. So what's new with you, Shantae? What's going on with you? What's the house? What's new in your life this week? I know you want to do some shout outs before we get really into the nitty-gritty of everything that's going on. But go ahead.
Let's see. I'm planning a college tour for my artist Eli Liberty.
Mm-hmm.
So I am hoping that maybe sometime in January that will be kicking off. So that's kind of exciting. This is the first time I've ever planned anything like this. So y'all pray for me. Hopefully it'll be successful and I can do many, many, many more college tours with many, many, many other indie artists. Okay. So this is my first one. So it's trial by fire. So that's number one.
There you
go. Number two, we have a church opening. It's on September the 18th.
September the 18th, yes.
September the 18th. So that's essentially 2 weeks from now, or really
a week.
One Sunday, and then the very next Sunday is 18th. I would love for you guys to come out with me. I'm supposed to bring 10 people with me.
And I'm supposed to bring 10 people. So it's supposed to be 20 people. We're supposed to be 20 people together.
To be bringing
20 people. So we deep in church involved. So
we're deep in the church. So please support us in our efforts of bringing a friend. I don't know if I'm gonna get 10 there, but maybe 5.
I know I got one coming. I got one.
Okay. I want to give a special shout out to one of my very best friends. I love her so very much. LaShawn, it's her birthday yesterday. So we're gonna turn up this weekend, sis. So I'm very, very happy to say that she made it another year. I couldn't make it without her. So happy birthday, baby.
She's not watching yet. She should be on soon. So I guess we'll repay that when she get back on.
Repeat once she gets on, but woo woo. Big shout out to my other best friend and her daughter. She just went back to school this week. So I'm extremely, extremely excited for our little baby Livy. Very happy for her in that she has started back in school. So that's very exciting. And guess what? I have a new niece.
We know that.
I have a new niece. I love you, Alana. My sister had a baby, so super excited for her. And we cannot wait to finally meet her in person. She just got home, y'all. Very exciting. But anyway, that's all I got.
Yeah, like she ain't got nothing going on. She got plenty going on. She got a lot going on.
I don't have anything going on.
She got a lot going on. She got a lot.
By the way, I got a new job, guys.
Oh, she's gonna tell the world. Just tell the world your business, why don't you?
Yes.
So let's delve a little bit into that. So you got a new job. We're not gonna say where you formerly work, where you used to work, anything like that. We're not gonna put that in anybody's business on blast like that. But you got a new job, and you were looking for a job. You were been looking for a job for a while now.
Yes.
And you're trying, so what are some of the tips of some of the people that you can say that are in a job or looking to find a job that they can help them move forward in their career path? Because you did it, and you have some ups and downs, and you can give some people some pointers on that. Well,
a couple of things. Number one, make sure that everything on your resume is 100% true. A lot of times people like to embellish to try to get like a job that's a little bit better than maybe the job that they currently have or whatever. But I find that staying, I will say I was a manager where I was. So in interviewing other people, this is some things that I would, share with them. And I also practice it myself. I don't tell stories on my resume. So whatever it is whatever it is. If you're qualified, you're going to be qualified. If you're trying to make a step up in your career, I would definitely say when you're interviewing, make sure you highlight some of those characteristics that you may have that you don't necessarily have the job for, right? So if you're looking to go into a supervisory position, talk about how you led projects within your current position and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that will show them, even though you're not currently a supervisor, that you are a perfect fit and that you kind of placed or poised yourself to do that kind of stuff. Okay, that's number two. Number three, I would say really understand your career path. That's one thing I felt like it took me a long time to figure out what my path was. So in the interviews that I would be in, I may not have given my complete heart because maybe that's not really where my heart was, and maybe that showed. So that could be some of it, like really, really understanding where you're trying to take your career next. because I think that helps you determine what type of job you're looking for, how to put your resume together, and how to go about applying for these positions. Another thing I would tell you, be persistent. You're going to get a lot of no's before you get one yes.
Yes, that's the key. Prepare for the no. Prepare for the no.
Before you get one yes, believe me. And then set your expectations. Like, don't set your expectations for just simply moving, but move into the type of job that you want. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be taking a job to just be taking a job, because if you do that, you're probably never going to be happy. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely say that. And then if you have friends that can tell you about salary, so if you have any friends that are in comp or anything like that, compensation, definitely lean on them to say, okay, how do I price myself so that you don't outprice yourself for a job, right? And then the other thing I would say is have somebody else look at your resume, because there could be things that you don't spot on your resume because you've read it 50,000 times. So have somebody else take a look, because you'll find that either things may be redundant, or when you're reading it, the only person who understands what you're saying is you, because it's so specific to your job. And so I can be writing something and say, oh, this jargon, that jargon, and then I let somebody else read and they're like, I have no idea what you're talking about, because it's very, very job specific. So those are some of the tips that I would say. Know your worth, know your negotiation skills. If you don't have any practice with somebody, practice your interviewing techniques and stuff like that. Even record yourself and see how you look, see how you sound, and just make sure that you're always yourself and don't be anybody but that, because you want people to hire who you are, not what they think you are.
Yeah, Shantae, give tips. Give her, if you're trying to get your interview or your interview skills up, you might want to holler at Shantae. You're trying to find a new job, you might want to holler at her. She's here to help you out. That's what I'm talking about.
Listen, I can help you out, but I know some people who know how to get jobs, baby. I'll put you in touch with them, okay?
There you go. Shantae know what she got going on. So we're gonna move into some lighter subjects, some good subjects. We got some stuff going on today, a lot of stuff happening. We got some congratulations, we got some rest in pieces, we got some what the is going on, and our topic for the day is social media is a devil.
Even though we're on social
media right now. Social media is a devil.
Cliche.
It's such a cliche. Always is. So we're gonna delve into that subject because we heard it on the radio. Somebody was talking and it kind of took us for a loop for some time. So we're gonna understand that.
It was pretty interesting.
It's pretty interesting. So we're gonna delve into some of that, but I want to talk into some of the subjects we got going on right now. So let's start out with the condolences that go out to. No, I'm not even gonna start with that because that subject was got to jump into a whole nother subject that I want to talk about. So let's say congratulations to our president and your favorite president, Michelle Obama.
Our president.
First lady and president. Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. So Barack Obama, Michelle Obama this week, they went to the White House and they got their official White House portraits debuted. So if y'all haven't seen,
guys, and I'm sure it's Black excellence at its finest.
So this is a picture of them on the screen now, debuting their photo. So he's just got a simple portrait with him standing in a blue suit, white background. But he got Michelle. They got Michelle out there looking like looking like a supermodel. Supermodel, but she's just elegant with it. So that's our president and first lady looking all so auspicious. Probably the best portraits in the White House altogether. Oh no, I don't know if there's any other portrait in the White House that can beat this. And it's the first one of the black couple, first and only
of a black couple. Yes. In the White House.
In the White House.
Oh yeah.
Because this is the first black president.
Yeah.
Even though she mentioned him as a biracial president.
Who mentioned him as a biracial?
Michelle said our biracial president. He was the first biracial. He's biracial.
She's saying biracial now, but when he was getting that, she was like, yeah, he's black. We know Snoop smoking his Newports and everything.
So the portraits look beautiful. They're gonna hang up in the official white. I don't know which rooms or where they hallways, but they're gonna be up there with the Kennedys and the Lincolns and the Jeffersons and the Adams and the Bidens and maybe even the Trumps. That's the question I have. That's the question I have. Are they? He was the president.
He was.
So
for 4 years. So I mean, really,
for 4 years,
they shouldn't really do that. Because do they have Nixon's picture up?
They got. I think they have a Nixon picture up. I think.
So they have a Nixon picture up.
Because he resigned. He didn't get impeached. Now he resigned.
Right. So rightfully,
they can have a Trump picture up because he did do his 4 years. He rightfully got voted out. So the question is, who's going to be there to bring him in? Like if Biden wins next 4 years, is Biden going to have a Trump ceremony and unveil his pictures? Is he gonna show up? It's like,
well, he gotta show up to get the portrait done, or is the portrait already done?
I think they do the portrait from pictures. I don't think they do it from a live center. I don't think they do it from live. So I was like, okay, we got a situation going on in our street. We don't know what's going on. Jeffrey's stuck. He can't get through police situations, so they got us locked down. So we don't know what's going on.
On our street?
On our street. He can't get to us. He said he can't get to us. There's a lockdown on the streets. Off to shut down all the streets. So I don't know what's going on. So we just said hopefully everything's okay. He just sent me a picture. So back to our regularly scheduled program. So yes. So Trump, no, he'll be in jail. But even if he is in jail, Dante, he still was the president for 4 years.
Right.
So, does his portrait get put up?
Yeah. Maybe David Duke will be there for the Donald Trump picture.
Yes.
Well, we got this picture of it up a minute.
Okay. I'm sorry, I got to take it off. My bad.
No, I'm not saying you got to take it off. I'm just saying. You don't want to see our beautiful faces.
They do. They do. So that's the picture of that. So I just wanted to do that. So that's that going on. So also going on this week, there's a viral video that I saw, and I'm gonna show it to you guys here. It's a video of a carnival ride in India.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you see this, Shantae, because I don't think you saw this.
Okay.
It's a video of one of those whirly rides that go up and down and lights go up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna show this video.
Okay.
And y'all tell me what y'all think. It's a 30-second video. Watch this video, people. It's coming up. Let's see. It's supposed to drop, but it's supposed to have springs in it. Stop sharing. So people.
Oh my God.
So did y'all?
Wow.
So y'all see that, people?
Oh.
So those carnival rides. So I remember we were in.
That's the reason why I don't be getting on no junk like that, man. Okay.
I wish rest for all the people that injuries. I heard there was no deaths, so that's good. There was no deaths, but it was in India, and a lot of people.
Them people ain't never getting on carnival rides ever again.
That was terrible.
I mean, I could do like the roller coasters, the ones that just drop straight down. Those scare me because
well, it's supposed to drop and go up and down. That's the ride supposed to go up and down. So go up and down.
That's the reason why I don't like those, because something could always happen.
Well, you got roller coasters where they got stuck. I saw another video, but I didn't even clip it. The guy got stuck on the roller coaster at Six Flags. It was in Atlanta. He got stuck on top.
Upside down?
No, it wasn't upside down, but he was just screaming. He was trying to get out and everything. He was screaming, "I'm scared! Get me out of here! I'm stuck!" I was like,
well,
okay.
Yeah, I would have probably been scared up there, but like as long as it wasn't upside down when it got stuck.
Nah, it wasn't upside down.
If it was upside down, you have to come get me because people could die like that.
Yeah, because the blood all up to your head for too long, you
Yeah.
pass out and all that.
Yeah.
So it's like, so these carnival rides, it's
It'll be like, when the last time y'all had maintenance on this joint?
exactly. So I don't know if they do them because carnival rides go state to state, country to country. So I don't know. They're not
So
like,
this was like a traveling carnival.
I think it was. They most of carnivals are like that because you got to think about the ones that's like come to in Cobb County, that come to the Jim Miller Park. That's a traveling carnival.
I don't get on none of them rides.
Or the ones that be at the malls, inside the parking lots, stuff like that. There's none that just stay in one place.
No, sir.
So the problem with them is they should all have ratings and inspections like they do at McDonald's, where they have them sitting up where they say it's 100 and such and such.
Right.
So they all should have rated inspected on this date, and I should be able to read it and say, okay, what date was this last inspected?
And I can make a decision as to whether or not I'm getting on it.
I don't get on it anyways, but I'm just saying I need to know.
Yeah, you are correct.
You are correct.
Heart attack for me. That is terrible. I know, right?
I mean, think that crashed down. Who has 10 stories or something? I know even the Cushing, them people injured going to the hospital. I was like, wow.
I would have been done.
But that was in India. That's not in America. So the suit, I don't know how that.
That remind me of when I was on the jet ski and it flipped over and I thought my life was gone.
When she talking about jet ski, I was watching this new show called Rap Shit on HBO, and I guess a couple was on the jet ski, and they was in Miami, and they was filming each other, and then all of a sudden they took a spill, and all I could think about is Shantae falling in the water when I was watching that scene because the lady lost her phone.
First of all, it was not my fault that I fell in the water. Okay. Second of all, the only thing I really cared about was my glasses. I was like, Lord, please don't let my glasses. These things up a lot of money.
Well. So hey, Lulu.
I said, you better not never go that fast again.
I ended up going fast again, but I didn't turn the corner like that. I made sure I kept my head straight. So enough about the jet skis. You keep talking about them jet skis, are they gonna come back and hit you?
Never gonna let that down.
Ever.
So now that Lulu is on the line.
There you go. Go ahead. Go your shots out.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday. I thought you were singing with me.
Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lulu. Happy birthday to you. There you go, Shantae. Shantae says she want to make sure she gets your birthday shout out going.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Rachel who does me.
Damn.
I don't even know when I'm supposed to do it or what it means. So there we go. I was just trying to fit it in.
So this show, I don't think you're welcome, ma'am. You're welcome. So I don't know if Jeffrey's gonna make, because like he said, he sent me a picture. Our streets are locked down with police and fire trucks. So who knows?
We got 15 minutes.
We got 15 minutes. So let's talk about the unfortunate passing of the Queen of England. Queen Elizabeth II has just passed today at the age of 96.
At least she had a full life.
She had a full life. She became queen at 25 years old. She is the longest reigning monarch in history. Because before, she's 25 years old and 96, the queen. Because when they become king and queen back in the day, they probably died 50, 60 from dysentery and monkeypox and the plague and all that kind of stuff.
What's dysentery?
Whatever that disease they come back in the day. So she is gone, and now King Charles II is the new king of England. So the question
which one is that's not the one that tried to get away? That's not the one that divorced his family.
No, that's his father. That's his father. Meghan Markle's husband's dad. King Charles.
Oh, that's the new one. Oh, is the dad. Okay.
That's the dad.
Okay.
That's the dad. The one that used to be married to Princess Diana.
Oh.
So that's who that is.
What is it? Roses in the Wind, Candles in the Wind?
Yes, the song that Elton John won't perform ever again unless requested by The Suns.
Is it Candles in the Wind?
Yeah.
Man, I remember when that song came out. I was working at Camelot Music, y'all, and I swear to God, that thing sold 1 billion copies.
It did. It did. It
That
did.
thing
It did.
sold a lot.
Well, welcome. Jefferson has made it into the building. He's pissed off with the situation going on in my neighborhood.
In our neighborhood?
Right outside your neighborhood, down by Rachel School. So,
Oh.
well, first off,
Okay, let's go. We got to head the story. Go ahead. Bring the mic closer so everybody can hear.
So first of all,
Yes.
I'm coming down, coming to the show,
Yes.
yeah,
and then I see it, Cobb County go by. All right.
fast, okay.
Yeah.
All right, something happened. So I'm coming down, Barrack,
Mhm.
and then all of a sudden it's like a million, like the whole police station,
Ooh.
Cobb County, Marietta, SWAT team,
Whoa.
fire truck. I'm like, all right, I got to go the other way. So I take the back way past, your parents.
Okay.
Out,
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
and then they're coming that way too. So
Okay.
I'm like, what's going on? So I get to the roundabout by Rachel School.
Yeah.
Everybody's over there. SWAT team, Cobb County, Kennesaw, Ackworth. I'm just kidding. Everybody's over there. The whole police department. I'm like,
FBI, GDI.
turn around, go this way.
They're yelling at you.
And I hear it say, officer got shot.
Oh.
So it looked like they were in the driveway of the school. I
Oh.
couldn't go past. I had to go all the way around the other way to come around. So something happened. It's gonna be on the news.
Oh,
Y'all, let me
wow.
tell you something. One thing about where we live, they don't play. That's why we live out here. The sun go down. All I gotta do is get my Caucasian voice going. They're gonna be here. Lickety split.
Wow.
Lickety split.
Wow.
Lickety
Drama going on in the building. In the
lickety
building.
split. They
But
gonna
look,
be
see,
here.
Jeffrey missed the beginning of the show, but look what Jeffrey got on. Jeffrey got on Falcons jersey because it's football season. Day. Football season. See, Jeffrey know what it is. He came prepared. We're ready. That, see, got to talk about football season started. Because the first game, I didn't even talk about the first game on Sunday. Who we playing? The Aints. We playing the Aints. We playing the Aints in Atlanta.
Oh my God.
Home game.
I'm gonna be somewhere else, guys. So,
So-
I'm just requesting to
so-
come to someone else's house on that day that they're playing the Aints.
So, see, what happened was me and Jeffrey usually go to the first game, but this was the Aints and they used the tickets. We usually try to get our tickets, but
Yeah.
this is an issue. We do. I think the last 2 seasons we went to the first game.
Oh, y'all did?
Yeah.
Yeah, last 2 seasons.
Oh, y'all fancy. Y'all remember that?
Mhm. Then every season we go to at least 3 games. 3 games we go to each season. Yeah. Like he go, you got a ticket, I get a ticket, we get a ticket. This.
Spring for some good tickets.
Nah, when I get that closing, that next closing, we gonna get some tickets. But we gonna go.
Oh, really? So you don't want my present? Okay.
I didn't say I didn't want it.
Good present. That was a very good present.
I did. I hooked y'all up.
Yeah. See how we just having fun, people. We just having fun over here. Okay, Jeff, we were just talking about Queen Elizabeth, how she passed at 96, and she's the longest running monarch because she became queen at 25, and now she's 96. She passed at 96. Yes. So
back in
Long time ago.
long time ago.
yeah, that was a long time ago when she became
Don't
queen.
even worry about how long.
So now it's King Charles II, her son, who's now king.
Okay.
So Shantae was trying to figure out who he was, but I said that was Diana's, ex-husband. Ex-husband, yes.
So
Candle in the
he's
wind,
taking
so-
over. Is that how it works?
Yes, he's taking over.
He's the king.
He's the king. So my question, and I was like Shantae this earlier, and maybe y'all people out there can answer this question for me. What do they do? What do they do now? Now they're rich, but what do they do now? How do they make this money?
Still sign things. They're like the head of the parliament, I think.
No, I think that's the prime minister. You got a prime minister, you got a parliament.
But the prime minister advises the king and queen on like kind of like trade embargoes and like things like that.
Colonizing.
That's what they used to do.
Oh,
That's what they used to do.
Kind of like trade embargoes.
They don't do nothing with the government. No, Sean, I don't think they do anything with the government. Y'all ask Dante, let me know. Let us know what the king and queen does. He said they're truly figureheads. They don't do nothing. That's what it said. They truly are figureheads. They do nothing. They don't do
They
nothing.
don't sign nothing in the law.
No.
So they got a democracy.
Yes. They
So
go
they got a democracy with a monarch.
because they're figurehead. They stole gold from the African continent. That's what they did.
He'll be like off with his head.
Yes, they still got dungeons in the castle.
Who they put in the dungeon in the castle?
Hey, you never know. You never know. They
So-
be like, I'm going down to the dungeon. You saw me playing down there.
So no, because that King Queen, they do nothing. They stole gold for Africa, but they do nothing, and they still get. They got wealth from hundreds of years ago that they stole.
Well, no. That now
Friar Tuck. That's from Robin Hood.
went around and collected taxes
Okay.
and brought it to the king, and they had lavish parties.
And then Robin Hood came.
And
So
then Robin Hood came
okay.
and stole it. I know how it went. And
Okay.
they were saying, off with your head, go down to the basement. You on planet.
But no, actually, Robin Hood stole from the land barons who were put in power by the king. So the king really
He
did.
not. Robin Hood.
Sheriff of Nottingham
Look,
and the sheriff. That's who he
No.
stole from, the sheriff of Nottingham.
no, he did not steal from the sheriff of Nottingham. He was up in the palace.
Okay. They open new sessions of parliament, grant royal assent to legislation, approve orders and proclamation through
Boom,
privy
I said,
council.
approved proclamation.
Through privy council. That's what they do.
Boom. I told you they had responsibility.
I guess.
I said they
I
signed
guess.
them into
So-
law.
So the new thing is they talk, always scandal when it came to Meghan Markle and their babies. So now that Charles is king,
So they not princes.
no, now they are. Now that he's king, because he was Prince Charles,
I feel a Disney movie coming.
he was Prince Charles, and they were Duke and Duchesses down low. Now that he's king, they officially become prince and princesses. Because he wasn't.
So are they coming back to the family?
And
Do they
only-
get it bestowed? Oh, they got it.
He can revoke it or he can keep them. But the dude
But
was,
if you keep them, you got to do stuff.
yeah, they got to
Then
do
you
stuff.
got to show up and kiss the baby
That's what they got to do. Show up, kiss the babies, and do that part
and wait.
and wave.
Right.
Yeah.
And Megan said, "Hey, listen, I'm half black. I ain't trying to do all that. Listen,
Because y'all calling me N-words around. Y'all calling me little N-words around here.
Look,
Why
your
need to mess with y'all?
Look, your mama gone now. Who
They
you
was
about to
roasting-
call?
they was roasting
Who
the
you
queen
about to
today.
call the
They
N-word?
was roasting all the internet. They was roasting her after she died. Damn.
Oh, they were black folks. Oh, the black Twitter went off on her.
They went off.
Black
Listen,
Twitter.
listen,
Black Twitter, she died. She's 96 years old. Black Twitter, you need to leave the 96-year-old woman alone. Black Twitter went off on her.
listen,
That's what they call it, Black Twitter.
First of all, listen, we already know she was racist. She was 96.
Yeah.
Okay, and she was over England. You know she was racist.
Yeah. Yeah, she was.
Oh,
Probably.
now she didn't
I don't know her personally, but probably
Listen,
she was.
Listen. She was 96,
90.
which means she was 76 years into being over everybody.
Mhm.
So when she was 25, that's when the slave trade was going on.
I think we've been on slave trade a little bit longer than, I think it's been over 100
No,
years.
listen, they were still enslaving us.
Hold
They might not have been putting us in shackles or putting us on a boat, but they were still enslaving us. Listen, we was not we were not middle class. We were peasants.
we don't know what was going on in England.
We know what was going on in England. We was peasants.
They got a longer history than us.
We was peasants in England.
They were long. Their history is a lot longer than ours.
Okay, so there was nothing but pilgrims in
Pilgrims were pilgrims.
pilgrims.
Pilgrims, really? We were only discovered in 1492.
First of all,
They've been around before they was in
there
BC.
were only pilgrims.
Plus, they close to the continent where Jesus was, so they close to all that stuff. In Africa,
Who was
England.
where Jesus was?
England's closer to Jesus than us. Closer to Jerusalem and Israel and all that.
No way.
That's why we do this show. We say stupid stuff.
What's this guy? Can they give back all the countries that they? So,
Well, most of those countries are getting independence anyway. Like Jamaica took theirs. They said well, Jamaica's been independent for 60 years,
yeah.
but they just recently stopped having the queen and king as their figurehead.
No.
And I think who's it? Bahamas, was the Bahamas that did that too, or Turks and Caicos? One another Caribbean country did that recently. Said they're no longer our figurehead.
Yeah.
You know, we've been
y'all
independent.
Drinking English tea? You gonna throw the tea in the ocean?
Like a tea party, like we did.
Oh, we ain't with you no more. All of that. No.
Dante said they live off the historical representation of what the king did previously. King and queen did previously.
King. I'm gonna get king on y'all.
Sound like Game of Thrones.
Basically. So, all right, let's get to the topic at hand. The social media is the devil. I know we all got some stuff on that. Social media is the devil. So, me and all the on the screen now, you see all the social. You got Twitter, you got TikTok, you got Facebook, you got YouTube, you got Tumblr, you got LinkedIn, you name it, Pinterest, you got it all. So, the debate is MySpace. You got them all.
Is MySpace even still around?
Yeah, it is. It
I
is.
think like 4 people use it.
Yeah. It's just like 3.5
I
people.
remember I had a MySpace page. My job was lit.
I think somebody bought it for like $1 million.
Yeah, he sold. What's it, Tom? He sold it.
He sold him his money a long time ago, and then the person most recently bought it for like $1 million or something.
And they tried to make
They like a mute.
format like Facebook. It's too like that.
Yeah. Nobody's coming back to
First
my.
of all, my page was lit. It was purple, and it had like sparkles on it, and I had pictures. I was like,
You know, we were all low key programmers when we had MySpace.
yeah.
I didn't have a MySpace because I didn't know nothing about it. I was out of social media.
What kind of? Oh, I gotta use this. Okay, how do I get that background? Hold on, let me grab this little HTML text. Boom.
Yeah.
Sparkles.
We were low key coders. We were coding. We didn't
Yes.
really-
But I was upset because I didn't really have a computer back then, so I didn't really have any access. I was running the streets when MySpace came out. I was in the clubs. I was running them streets. I was all around. Yeah, you had computers everywhere you wanted to go. I was in the clubs.
I was in college,
But so you had computer access. I was running the streets. I was running the clubs. I didn't know nothing about a computer. So I had nothing. I was all around the South. So the conversation was one guy talked about he was in his 40s. He dated a girl that was in her 20s. I think he was 20s or 30s. And her phone and social media, she had to take pictures of everything. She always had to go take pictures of herself in the mirror in the bathroom. She always had to take in the restaurants. She wanted, even though the guy was in here telling her, "You look beautiful, you're wonderful, I love you." She rather have the likes and she want to know who liked her pictures and who was liking her online than who was liking her in person. So go ahead, Shanta.
Before that, before we even get into that one, so there was a woman, and she was in her 50s, and she was like, "Yeah, so it really bothers me when I go and I post a picture, and the first thing I do is I go see who looked at the picture, but did not like the picture."
Oh. Okay.
So she get upset with those people that she know.
Mad at the people who have looked at the picture but did not like the picture. And then she go on their page to see whose pictures they did like. I said, "Oh my God, y'all doing way too much."
And then there was this one lady who said, when a man slides in her DM, before she responds, she goes to his page and see how many gay men are following him before she goes back and responds to make sure he's not gay on the down low.
I said, what? Okay. And then what I don't understand, right? Most people who post stuff on like social media, especially like Snapchat, Insta, and all of that, they put filters on every single thing they do.
Oh,
you don't know what they look like for real.
No.
They might look crazy as hell.
Yeah.
I always, whenever I post, I never, and I mean never,
that is true,
on my picture. Yeah. And this is true. 100%.
When I first got back there, I was trying to date, and I was, on the dating apps and social media,
Yeah.
and people would message me. I would look, I don't want to see what they look like. I could never see what someone looked like because every picture they had was a
filter. Wow.
And then look, them angles, if you ain't got like no straight up picture,
The side angle, the eye angle from the high up there, or the down angle, or the face. I was like, well, them angles is serious. They're serious. But do y'all remember the girl in what was that in St. Martin?
Oh.
Do you remember? Were you there, Jeffrey, at the restaurant? So we went to a restaurant. Let me tell you a story, and everybody on here should remember this. We went to this restaurant, sitting up on the balcony. I forgot, was it Blue Sky, whatever, the one, the up top. It was the one above it, above Azul. So we went there to sit down and eat. Bluefin. We were sitting at this restaurant. So this couple comes up there, and we're thinking they're coming up to eat. She was nicely dressed. He was this dude in shorts, heavyset dude in shorts, set and whatnot. I'm thinking everybody, they're coming up to eat. Him and her came up there, and they literally did a 50-picture photo shoot on their phone. Yeah. I mean, she just took pictures, and he was just her photographer taking pictures of her. And then they left. Okay. It's like, really? I was like, y'all not gonna eat? Y'all just gonna take a photo shoot?
Literally.
Oh, nothing wrong with the angles. Okay, Lulu. Right. I use angles to hide the chins. Okay.
Okay,
hides the chin.
Girl, I just hold my neck out.
I suck the belly in. I just suck the belly in.
You just hold your neck out. When you don't want the double chin, you either gotta, straighten your neck out. My mom, she never she smile like this. I'm like, Mom, why your neck so far? You gotta stretch your neck.
But it's people can get the social media. People are so craving for likes and people to like them. They want everybody, strangers, and so many people to like their photo that it's become an issue. Because I know at one point, I think Facebook or Instagram, they took off where people can see the likes. Like the only person who could see like the person who had the photo, but other people couldn't see how many likes that person had. So it's like you couldn't say that was killing them. That was killing, like, oh, how many likes they got? How many, like, it's like all the haters or even people who want to, well, they ain't got that many likes. You can't see that. So they took that out. I think they put it back. But it was something that people say it was a social experiment to see, mental experiment.
Are so freaking vain. And what really kills me about it is that sometimes it's the prettiest ones who are the most vain. They get
most needy.
They get completely out of sorts if enough people not liking it. I'd be like, I took a picture, 2 people liked it. Okay, well, I thought it was cute, whatever. Keep it pushing.
Yeah. So Jeffrey, so let me ask you this, because you somebody who went viral with a video you did, but it wasn't a video of you. Yeah. It was a social media video. Yeah. It's like people sometimes like, okay, I'm not going viral, I'm not doing this. It's not of you, but it's just of your work. And it was something positive that went viral. How did you feel about that versus your barbershop videos?
I thought it was cool. I guess I wasn't really stressed out about it.
You were stressed out about it. You don't think about it like that.
No.
So,
well, I think the only time people, okay, so like if I'm a business, yeah, I might care about that. But outside of that, I never really was like that. I mean, it is what it is. Because again, 99.9% of the time, those people that are fishing for likes are the people who are single and ain't got nobody,
or not spending money,
and can't keep. Well, they can get people, but they can't keep them. They can get them, but they can't keep them.
Yeah,
because they focus on, am I beautiful? Am I pretty?
If honestly, if social media like just went away one day, like a lot of people would commit suicide.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There would be a lot of death, a lot of people in the hospital if social media disappeared just like that.
Right. If you could not show a picture of yourself on the internet.
Yeah.
If all you could do was talk.
A lot of people will go out of business.
You fall in love with a horse.
Yeah.
Because they had to go get jobs, real jobs. You see them at the mall.
Oh no, there would be a whole bunch of broke hobos on the street.
Yeah. No more influencers.
No more
I'm a
influencers.
content creator.
That's a job. That is a job people do. And I just saw an article on Forbes about a guy named Mr. Beast. I didn't even read the full article. I just read the headlines. But Mr. Beast has over 102 million followers on YouTube. He's one of the top creators and made $51 million last year.
What type of stuff does he create?
That's why I said I just read the highlights. I didn't even read. So Mr. Beast. I don't know what kind of creator is he, a video game or is it a video? Does whatever he does.
Gamers, they be making a lot of money.
You know.
People want to know how to solve the puzzle on the video games, man. Listen,
Yeah,
that's like a big thing.
like a walkthrough. If you do a video walkthrough of a game,
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
So Lulu said, I sometimes see married women who seem to be seeking male attention on social media.
Oh,
Yeah, I see
yes.
that a lot too.
Yes.
Is it because the husband is not telling them they're beautiful, not giving them all that attention, or they just need more attention, you think?
Well, I sometimes think that maybe they're not 100% content
Mm-hmm.
because I don't think it has anything to do with how someone else is treating you. Although it may be that, it may because for everybody it's different. But I do think that some of it is just that they need more attention.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like they were used to having all of this attention, then they get married, and then you're not supposed to be getting attention.
Mm-hmm.
So the only way you could do it is kind of like on the slide, on the slick slide.
Mm-hmm.
You post a million pictures and 50 niggas like your shit. Like, go ahead.
And then you got a husband who really don't care, but your wife is like these younger generations. So I'm gonna do a couple more, and then we're gonna get off the line because this is a very deep subject because it's like dating. Jeffrey, dating. Have you? I know when you were dating single, have you ever had a date where just they'll be on their phone, social media, and you're sitting there having a conversation, trying to talk to them, and they just on their phone? It's like, why did you even come out? You didn't even.
I think it's okay to take pictures of the food now.
Shantae taking all the food pictures now.
I'm on show.
Okay.
Doing my reviews.
Okay.
I'm on Google Maps doing my reviews. So I mean, it's okay to take the pictures of food, but don't be obsessive with it. You know, get the pictures, keep it moving. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. But what I will say is, I can't stand it when I go out with a group of friends.
And everybody's
on their phone.
Everybody.
Yeah.
That is so effing annoying.
Everybody.
I looked around when I go out and I see people. I'm like, I did not. You don't want to enjoy life. Like, look up.
Right. Enjoy the moment.
Everybody's like this.
Right. And I had gone out with some friends maybe about a month or so ago.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one person sat on their phone, and what that person wanted to do was show pictures of what they were looking at on their phone.
Instead of hanging out in the party.
I said to myself, and I didn't really know the girl who was doing it. So let me just say that. I didn't know the person who was doing it. I was with another girl who was with that girl.
Okay.
Okay. And so I was thinking to myself, she ain't that deep. If you got to find a conversation piece from what you're looking at on the phone, and we in a kind of like a nightclub. It wasn't a nightclub, but it was like a bar.
Okay.
And I'm like, we at the bar. Like,
let's talk about what's going on. Let's people watch.
Post it up. You ain't trying to people watch. You ain't trying to get out there and dance. We ain't
Like,
talking about
let's complain about the DJ. Let's talk about something.
Laughing.
These drinks taste terrible, or they taste good, or whatever.
Right. We ain't toasting it up or nothing. I'm like, ugh. But the funny thing is, my girlfriend never invited the girl back. And I never said anything to her about it. You know, that's her friend. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
But she never invited her back because when she went out with me, she already knew what time it was. I'm turned up.
Yeah. Sometimes even like when I see people like walking outside, like they're looking down on their phone.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful outside. Look up, look around, like you're on the phone walking outside. And
Yeah.
Your face is down.
Yeah.
And people.
So I'm saying I'm bad. I don't post a lot. I don't, and I need to because of the business I'm in. I need to be posting videos. I need to be posting pictures and stuff like that. As a real estate agent, I need to be doing a lot of posts to promote myself.
No,
But I
really
watch
not.
it. Shut up. But I watch. It's entertainment to me. I can get drawn in and sucked into some of these videos and watching some of this stuff. And I watch, and I might not like because I'm just watching the stupid stuff going on in the videos and seeing the picture. I'm just scrolling, and I might not like anything. And then
can be bad about it, especially if he's disinterested in what's going on.
yeah, I am.
He can get mad about it. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, okay. I'm like, are we on a date or not?
I never did that to you.
We can go.
I put the phone away when it was
We
just
can
me
go
and
out
you.
if you want to.
It's just me and you. I put the phone away
Now,
most of the time.
most of the time.
Thank you.
Most
Most of
of
the
the
time.
time. Most of the time. But sometimes I'll be like, have to give him the evil eye to make him get off the phone.
Lulu said she was on the when the dinner last night. There was a couple sitting next to them that weren't even talking to each other. They were just on the phone.
That is
Who knows? They might, if it was a first date, they terrible. But who knows? But like Robin just said, we need to do a part 2 of this next week. So we're gonna do a part 2 of social media is the devil and some of the do's and don'ts, because we're gonna have something to talk about because we're going out this weekend. So we're gonna talk about it and we're gonna look at people doing stuff. So we're gonna talk about this. So we're gonna talk about this weekend. And you know, well, what's his name's birthday? When's his birthday? His birthday is what date?
17.
Okay, it's far away. Okay, so we got another show before we have his birthday. All right. So, all right. So, happy birthday, Lulu. Let's turn up. Thank you, everybody that tuned in. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Jeffrey came in, so Jeffrey gonna stick around. Though we're gonna watch some football and hang out, but that's about it. Well, we appreciate y'all. We got some big news coming next month. Next month, right? Next month, big news. Next month, we got some big news coming. So, yes. Other than that, we appreciate y'all hanging with good big news coming from all sorts, all of us. Got some stuff brewing. So we appreciate y'all hanging out with us every Thursday night. Coming in, listen to us talk junk and have a good time. Even y'all on the replay. I know y'all on the replay because we got them views on the replay. We got views on the replay. Yes. On the 100 views on the replay. Yeah, so I appreciate y'all. So if y'all can't catch it, no, y'all can't catch us live. We understand, but we appreciate y'all when y'all do it on the replay. So this has been the 3 Clarks. I am Dwayne. And we are the 3 Clarks, and we catch y'all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. DC gonna sue.